Looks like I'm coming back up, though. Are we back, guys?
Nope. Are we back?
Are
We
we
might
back?
be back.
I think we're back, guys.
We're back. Okay. Nice. We've made it back to the promised land. Um,
A little bit of lag there on my part, guys. Sorry about that.
yeah, so you were talking about the lockdown of Azir.
Lockdown with Azir. Azir has a lot of team fight DPS over damage over time, and with his Sand Soldiers, and with the ability to be able to reposition them in a team fight with the Amumu ulti, with the Orianna ulti, with the Thresh Flay, with the box. He's going to be able to get a lot of repositions with his Q, with the, if he gets that 40% CDR, which I feel a lot of his ears aim to get towards, or should aim towards, as he really turns into like this really strong Orianna type champion with the replacement of all his Sand Soldiers over and over again.
Yeah, the big thing though, I think that purple team's going to have a lot of trouble if they get off to a rough start. That could be said for a lot of situations, but especially with this purple team, all their damage is magic early. Tristana does not do much auto attack damage early compared to other AD carries, and so she gets a lot of her damage from her explosive shot, from her ultimate, and from her rocket jump. Once she gets her items, she starts doing a bit more physical damage, but until that point, she does a lot of magical damage. Orianna and Amumu and Azir are all obviously magical damage, and even Thresh's passive, I believe, does magical damage. So,
Mm-hmm.
if they get off to a rough start, blue team gets some MR on their side. I think that purple's gonna have a really hard time winning fights. Blue just might just be a little bit too tanky.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be on Matrix Burden to get pretty big this game to really amp up the physical damage and force blue team to get armor.
Yep. And if they decide to build all MR anyway, and Matrix Burden is well farmed, doesn't have to be fed, just has to farm pretty well. He'll be a huge problem for them. He's going to be doing so much damage in fights. So,
If he can get to
but
his, if he can get to his core items of Static Shiv and Infinity Edge, he'll be a strong, really strong champion. Hard to
and
deal
the,
with.
and the big thing about purple or blue's pick comp is that Azir, if he's around with Tristana, he could just wall them off and just Tristana got arrowed. Well, you guys are walled, so nothing you can do about it later, guys. And so Azir very, very effective at protecting Tristana. I think that's going to be the main peel. And then as well as Thresh. That's pretty obviously really good peel, but I see Thresh taking more of a frontline role in this composition, and Azir sticking back with Tristana and Orianna balling him as well.
Mm-hmm. D-Slice getting the pot shot off on me, saying I should show off my Smash Bros. Skills.
So while we're on load screen, I'm actually going to run to the kitchen really quick.
You can do that. So while Vamps is gone, I will talk about. Let's talk about top lane. So lane I have the most experience with, so lane I could probably give the most insight for. Udyr against Azir. Udyr struggles against ranged champions for the most part, but he does have the ability to potentially even get multiple points into his W early for the extra shield, the extra life steal to help him sustain up. Will he choose to go that route, or maybe even go for more of a Max and Tiger and really try to take it to Azir? We'll have to see. Azir, if he positions properly and sends his Sand Soldiers in with his Q, should be relatively strong in this lane. But we will have to see what he chooses to do.
And I guess we could do something pretty interesting. If you guys in chat could, you could type hashtag blue win if you think blue's going to win, and hashtag perp win if you think purple's going to win. I think it'd be really interesting to see what you guys think on the compositions. Personally, I'm pulling for blue. I think their compositions are purple, not blue. I like blue's idea of a pick composition. It just hasn't worked really well recently. That's why Ash hasn't played much. Blitzcrank's not played much. They're just not very. Pick comps just aren't that great right now. You're aiming for the late game, and if any team has the late game, it's the purple team. Orianna, Tristana, Mumu, Azir, all fantastic late game champions. So I got to be pulling for the purple team this game.
Azir really scales well with levels and really will show his stuff if he can get to his late game items. We'll just see where Devin Senpai chooses to go with the build path. Azir is really new, and build paths really haven't been established for him. So we'll see what Devon Senpai chooses to go.
I've actually recently changed my opinion of Azir.
Mhm.
I think Nashor's is not very good on him as an
Nope.
early item. I think he really needs AP for his Sand Soldiers to attack. I feel like it's not about the amount of times the Sand Soldiers attack. I think it's about how much damage they're able to do. Because
Mhm.
if you have Sand Soldiers attacking twice with no damage, they do no damage. But if you have him hitting once with a ton of damage and then your Q does damage because of the good ratio, I feel like he does a lot better in that situation. So I actually think either Morellonomicon or Athene's into Death Cap is probably his best build right now.
Fair enough. Do you think Nashor's Tooth has a place in his build order at all?
Um, I don't know.
You don't know.
I think I would rather get Zanya's and Voice Staff over getting a Nashor's Tooth. If anything, Nashor's Tooth's like a 6th item where you usually get like a GA or something. And even then, it doesn't seem too appealing. Because I think Void Staff's going to provide you more damage in the long run than Nashor's Tooth. Zion is going to provide you actually being able to live instead of Nashor's Tooth. Yeah, I don't know. It's rough, and you're gonna have boots, so you either have to get Nashor's Tooth as your 6th. You could. I'm sure there are builds that worth what Nashor is, and I haven't played much of Zero, it's just theory crafting type stuff.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. So I feel like when you're fighting as a Zero, right? You're trying to kite late game, and if you're trying to kite, you can't get like 5 autos off in a row with your super attack speed. You want to get that one really good auto off and just get the heck out. Then you want to get another good auto off. So I think something like that just fits better.
Okay. We'll have to see where Devon Senpai chooses to go with his build path.
So people are pretty split down the middle. Actually, no. What did D-Slice say? D-Slice is rooting for purple, Burden's rooting for purple, and Devon Senpai's for blue.
Devon Senpai on the purple team, rooting for the enemy team.
What a guy.
What a guy.
And we're finally in game.
Opening items coming up from both teams.
Oh, I gotta organize my...
Not any real surprises here. Blitzcrank going with the coin start. Something we've seen from a lot of Blitzcranks in these lobbies, or the 2 Blitzcranks. I think Emil started coin last game.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I think one really interesting thing is Zero decided not to go with teleport.
Chooses to go exhaust.
Might be very problematic in the late game.
Emil
If
gonna
Red
spot
Team-
out Medeo.
Deo should die here.
Gets hooked. Taking lots of damage. Has to burn flash and heal. Gets out with a sliver of health. Flash is burnt on Lee Sin and on Udyr.
And Red gets no wards in their own... Well, they get one little ward in their own jungle. That's okay.
Mage just burning. Gonna get a explosive shot onto Why I Try. Deal some damage. Nivea having to run away from his blue. Might have to give it up.
To replenish body and spirit.
I think Nivea is wasting a lot of time here. If they're gonna fight, they gotta go for it now.
Recall from Udyr means it's gonna be a 4-on-4 if
Yeah,
Nivea's collapse.
Nivea could have been at the enemy blue by now or close to it, and now he has to start red and be a buff down. But it does not look like red team is willing to fight for this. Probably smarter knowing they have the better scaling composition. Let them have a small early lead. It's not a big deal to lose that much.
Major X gonna start up on this blue buff. And Amumu actually running over to the other blue. Udyr gonna probably spot him out. Does.
Oh, this is really bad for Nivea. He's not going to
Matrix
get a
Burden.
boost now.
Taking some arrows. Taking a volley. The hook goes down. He doesn't have a jump, but he lives with one auto attack of health left.
Yeah, very good job there not using his summoner. It's pretty important to save him where you can. Even if he uses flash and survived a little bit, he would still be half HP and chunked out of lane. So either way, he's going to have to back out. So he saves all the summoners, goes back, picks up some potions, and so we'll have a slightly easier time in lane, but we'll still be behind in levels, so has to be very careful.
2 minutes and 45 seconds in, Nivea finally picks up his red buff. Major X getting his blue buff. So it's his second blue.
Yeah, pretty big plays here. Amun was shut down. He's usually a champion you want to try to get going. Once he gets his double, if he can gank pretty well at level 4, then he wants to rush 6 after that. You know, his level 4 gank, maybe a level 5 gank. But now, Lee Sin's off to a great start. He's going to start with 3 buff start, and that's pretty good for any jungler. He's going to go into Amu's jungle, maybe looking to try to pick up a kill. But he's not going to find him as Amu's in the bottom side, getting his wolves.
Slaying shot. Or was that a reception? Meal taking a turret shot from the Flay of Zaylor. Well, I tried trying to go in on Devin Senpai. Didn't jump away. Devin Senpai gonna jump away. Well, I tried taking some good damage, so does Devin Senpai.
Lee Sin looking for this gank top lane. Devin spouts it out with a nice ward. I'm actually curious who's going to get out. Looks like he should.
He lands. Devin Senpai throws the exhaust out onto Major X. The booty are still
I tried going for the dive.
Going on the dive. Taking lots of damage, not going to go down.
Devin Senpai has to burn both summoners there. Booty already had no flash from the level 1, so.
Chris Hansen in this bottom lane doing lots of harass over onto this Tristana.
Yeah, luckily Tristana has those extra potions from the back, but it's still down 10 CS early.
And already out of potions. Udyr's turtle shield instantly popped by the auto attack of a Sand Soldier.
Yeah, Devin Senpai is actually doing really good damage to Udyr. I'm surprised. I didn't realize Azir could do this much to Udyr early. Udyr does not have much mana left, is half HP. But Devin almost out of mana as well.
Matrix Burden getting knocked up by Emil. Gets pulled in. Exhaust goes down, but not able to convert the kill. Not enough damage coming from this Ashe quite yet.
Yep, Matrix Burden healed down. Saw his flash.
Devin Senpai choosing to max the W on Azir. Interesting.
Yeah, people are going to definitely be looking in these next couple of days to figure out what moves are the best to max, and I guess he thinks W is very good.
Only gets to reduce cooldown, so I'm not sure if that's exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's definitely different. He definitely wants it so he can have his Sand Soldiers up, maybe 2-3 up 100% of the time. It's interesting because he won't be able to use his Q as much to reposition, but if he has the Sand Soldiers, he might not have to reposition as much. So it'll be interesting to see how it works. Also does not cost much mana to max W. I don't think the mana cost goes
I
up.
believe it's 40 mana at all ranks.
Well, I think the Q and the E both scale up with level, so maybe for mana conservation, he's doing it.
Matrix Burden going really low. The flash in from Ashe is going to get the first blood. Chris Hansen getting that.
Hansen's very low, though. He's going to drop.
Has to burn his heal. It's not enough. The third turret shot takes him down. Zay the Emperor getting the revenge kill.
Yeah, but Tristana got no goal off that, so.
Why I try taking damage from the Sand Soldiers in this top lane. Zay the Emperor going to recall.
And this mid lane is starting to look heavily in favor of Ahri. Has a nice 10 CS lead. Will probably be, what is it? It's 5 by the time Oriana's done CSing. But still a lead nonetheless. Both mid laners have not used their potions yet either.
No potions burnt on mid lane, so a lot of farming going on. Devin Senpai really trying to use these Sand Soldiers the last hit.
Yeah, Mayne is definitely taking this middle lane very carefully. Does not want to get charmed by Ahri.
And Medeo trying his best to not fall to this Ahri.
That's very smart. I think he's playing to the composition strengths. You do not want to fall behind on your comp too far, and it's not worth trying to get ahead when you outscale so heavily.
Matrix Burden deals some good damage to Emil. Has to jump away from the rocket grab.
Emil is very low. Zaylor is actually pretty high HP as well, but Matrix is behind him. Actually, no, not really.
Why I
Matrix
trying to go in on Devin Senpai. Devin Senpai out of mana, probably has to go back at this point.
Yeah, we'll not have them in a harass down this Udyr. Udyr still has TP too.
Invade from Major X, gonna get thwarted by Nivea. Jordan getting jumped in on. Emil just gonna knock up Sailor the Emperor. Hook gonna miss wide to the left.
Man, some two really unfortunate things there. The auto attack pop-up on Tristana's jump got canceled at the last second. Had he gotten that, he would have canceled Tristana's jump and maybe even gotten a kill off that. And then the hook just slides right by both of them. Really close calls for this red team here in the bottom lane.
Chris Hansen opening up a 10 CS lead on Tristana, but there's a big wave coming into this turret.
Yeah, let's see how well Tristana could CS under turret. Definitely gonna miss some.
Gets
Oh
hooked
wow,
onto the turret.
huge
Chris
hook on
Hansen
Chris
gonna
Hansen.
go really low. The exhaust going in on Matrix Burden. Chris Hansen gonna go down to Sailor the Emperor. Matrix Burden slows Emil, trying to go in on him. Emil running for his life. He'll probably get away. Sailor the Emperor flashes in the flame back. Couple more auto attacks. Matrix Burden not going to be in range though. Emil flashes in. He's gonna go down. Matrix Burden picks up a kill. Misstep there from Emil.
Yeah, Emil thought he could knock him up in the turret, but then doesn't get the auto attack off. Tristana just easily able to clean that up with the auto and the E. And that's huge. Tristana picks up a kill and an assist. The CS lead is only 2 for Ashe now. And Tristana's going to back and be able to pick up a pickaxe. Luckily, not a BF sword. That's very, very lucky. Had he gotten 200 more gold, maybe the kill onto Chris Hansen, this would be huge trouble for the bottom lane. But even as is, Tristana outscales Ashe pretty heavily.
Why trying to go in on Demon Senpai. Demon Senpai jumping away. A lot of damage coming down from this Tiger stance, Max.
Whoa.
Tried to ult him into the turret range, not able to pull it off.
Man, that would have been really cool had he pulled it off, but does not. And he has to be very careful. Wow, he took a lot of damage. That was, what, 2 auto attacks?
Yep.
And the Doc and Why try? Man, he does the damage right now.
And that's flash and ultimate down for Devin Senpai. Gonna have to be really safe in this top lane now.
He's trying to bait a bit here. Mumu's here for the counter gank. Oh, Why try flash with it?
The exhaust screen now from Devin Senpai. The Amumu ult goes down. Locks him out. Why trying to go in on Devin Senpai, but he's going low. Oh, Why picks up the kill. He's trying to life steal up. Not going to be enough though. Nivea gets the kill. Matrix Burden getting hooked in this bottom lane. The Ashe arrow misses just wide left.
Ooh, and Hansen gets hooked.
And gets hooked by the Thresh. The box is up. Matrix Burden trying to turn this. Matrix Burden going in. Chris Hansen gonna pop the heal.
Has ultimate.
Low. He goes down. Emil going in onto Tristana. Tristana jumps away. Matrix Burden trying to get back in on this though. Hook
Sailor the Emperor
from Sailor
Thresh.
the Emperor. Trying to pull up the stops. His flay is up in 1 second. The teleport coming in from Udyr. Udyr getting flayed back. Matrix Burden running for his life. He
has jump.
He has the jump. Why try has to go that
him.
way. Matrix Burden just gonna try to recall here. Why try? Knows he's
Matrix Burden
recalling.
got the right idea.
Gonna try to recall.
Hopefully,
Ari is
here,
coming though. Has to jump over the wall to save the slaying shot. Gonna pop the Ariel. Trying to get in range. The flash from Tristana is not enough. The delay from Why try to get slaying shot a kill on the roam.
Yeah, really well played by the blue team to try to recover what they lost there. But Sailor the Emperor going off on Thresh. He landed 2 hooks in that fight. Landed 2 flays. Was doing a ton of damage to Ashe. I think he did more damage to Ashe than Tristana did. Beautiful play. Beautiful Thresh.
Chris Hansen coming in, trying to get a kill, maybe onto Sailor the Emperor. The
Flash
auto
for
crit
it.
goes in. He's gonna flash for it. He's gonna maybe go down. No, the turret does not get the last shot on him. He'll live.
One shot, but
Mumu,
Amumu's
though,
looking to cut him off.
He was looking to cut him off. Emil is here to maybe escort him out. The ward over the wall.
Oriana also behind him.
Slow
Mumu.
arrows from Chris Hansen are going to slow Nivea. Not going to be able to get to him.
Why tries in this bottom lane pushing it down though while Zer's top.
Slaying shot and Major X.
Wow, is Why try gonna die solo? Oh my god.
Try gonna die solo to Matrix Burden. Missed that.
Wow, great kill by Matrix Burden there.
Arrow goes out, not gonna hit a Nivea. The exhaust going out, he gets knocked up. Nivea
Matrix needs to get out of there though.
Matrix Burden rocket jumps away. And Nivea pops the ulti, but only hits one. Ooh. He's gonna go down to Slingshot on the return of Orbit Deception.
And Slingshot with a great charm there. Let's get the kill.
Nivea coming in, trying to deal damage. Emil's going low. The ball gonna take him out. Ashe trying to provide support with the Ashe arrows. Matrix Burden trying to get in for some damage. Mideo forcing the ultimate away from Ari.
Man, Lee Sin's in trouble here though.
The red buff is
on
on Mideo. The ball goes out. Major X.
Oh
The
my
ult
God,
from
what
Oriana misses completely, and Slingshot picks up a kill with the charm.
Yeah, nice kick by Lee Sin there to kick Oriana into the team, and then the completely whipped ult secures the death honor.
But Major Burden picks up a kill onto Lee Sin, picks up the red buff for his troubles.
And then while all that happened, a top lane turret was picked up by Azir. So, 3K gold or 1K gold lead over to the red team right now, and a lot of that gold's on the Tristana. That's what we said needed to happen in the pregame. Tristana needed to get big in order to outscale this MR that the blue team was probably going to be buying.
Emil way overextended. He's gonna get red buffed, but he's gonna be able to get away with the speed up. Throws out a hook, not gonna hit anyone, not even close.
Yeah, Matrix has ultimate still, so.
Ward from Zayler's spots out the pink ward. Gonna try to clear that out. One hit from Dead. Gonna let it go.
Out of there. Ash is on her way. On his. Oh, wait. Never mind. Hanson stopped for a second there. Was on his way.
Matrix Burden jumping in on the Lantern. Gonna slow down Emil. The hook is nowhere near. Matrix Burden gonna try to recall now. Devin Senpai gonna send the Sand Shoulder over the wall and jump over to safety. Blue buff gonna go over to Medio.
And Azir actually looking to get a Chalice and then maybe into a Seekers. Don't know whether he's going to go with Fiends or...
Zale the Emperor going really low in this bottom lane. The Ash Arrow lands.
Sure
One more hit from Dead. Gonna go over to Chris Hansen. The exhaust also getting burnt. Not sure if that was necessary. Not gonna help him.
He really wanted that kill on Emil. Unfortunately, unable to pick it up. Probably exhausted the wrong target. Probably should have exhausted Chris Hansen and then maybe forced Emil to take the kill, but...
I don't think he was in rage, unfortunately. Ash does have 600 range.
It's true. But yeah, going back on it, Azir could either be going Seeker's Arm Guard into Zanya's or Seeker's Arm Guard into Athene's. So it'll be interesting to see which way he goes, whether he thinks he needs the armor or the Athene's active right away. Or not Athene's, the Zanya's.
Rome coming in for Matrix after stealing away the red buff of Reds.
This is a 3-man top, but red team is responding. They were bringing up Oriana and Amumu to help out Azir. Ari does not know she was on a ward. And they see Ari leaving. They're going to see her go back if she does.
Alright, trying to look for this dive on Devin Senpai.
Devin may want to ult.
Oh, he's gonna get stunned. He doesn't dodge the charm. He's gonna go down to Why I Try. Medio is here. Can he get a play onto Why I Try? No, he cannot. Why I Try gonna walk out of there.
Yeah, unfortunately, they had that whole thing scouted out, but red team just didn't play it right. They knew the entire time where Aubrey was. They had wards everywhere. Well,
Devin Senpai probably should have backed out a lot sooner once he saw the RE. Guess he thought he felt safe at Nivea. Nivea gets charmed. Major damage going down. Lee Sin trying to kick him into his team.
Nice ult, though.
Nice ult from Nivea. Nivea keeps him safe. Medio ults. Why? Try to get him off of him. The blue team's still hovering around here. Azir's respawned. He's coming down.
Almost a really nice play from Major X, but a great combo ult from Nivea to lock him up, and then Medio unfortunately just doesn't clean up the kill. Was very close, though.
Devin Senpai chooses to pick up the Source Shoes on Azir. Makes his burden taking out the white, and then probably transition over to this bottom lane farm.
Yeah, Major's really fortunate to come across all those kills. He's actually really low on farm. Only 91 at 16 minutes. Could be doing better in that category, but luckily has those kills to make up for it, and so he will not be out of this game. He's going to have his IE on his back. And so this is going to be a very, very scary Tristana.
We'll have the Infinity Edge. Maybe pick up a dagger as well.
D-Slice says, you guys should just call this a Nivea GG. Yeah, Nivea making some big ults in this game so far.
Ward over the walls for both junglers. Spot out Nivea GG and Major X.
Nivea does have eyes on this blue buff though, and both the solo laners from the red team are there. They are getting closed in by everyone but Ash. Ash Arrow's coming in from the bottom lane.
Not gonna hit anyone.
Yep.
Not gonna hit anyone. Why try forcing out the red team. Blue buff gonna go over probably to Ari.
This could be a 4v4 in the top side, but red team backs out. Oh. Never mind. He said call Anivia, GG. Just call him GG, because his name's long.
Charm
Okay.
from Ari, not gonna land.
I'll try that. I'll just call him a Moo, just to make it more simplistic. In the bottom lane, Tristana should know that Ashe Arrow is down. Has IE.
Major X getting hooked by the Thresh. Gonna try to get away. Will do so.
There's gonna be a tower for the red team. Pretty.
Hook lands on a Devin Senpai. He's under the turret. He's exhausted. He ults blue team.
Oh
into
my
his
god,
team.
the wombo!
The Wombo combo almost picking up 2 kills. Gets 1. They're gonna get this middle turret.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Meanwhile,
Holy
Y tries in the top lane, trying to split push this down. Red team's gonna have to
Oh, no.
respond.
Yeah, but Azir, great ultimate there. He gets hooked, but he makes up for it by getting 2 people pushed right into his entire team. Sort of like Insect. Like, he just pushed him right into his team. That was hilarious. His team almost picks up 2 kills, picks up 1 in a tower, so definitely a worth it death.
Y tried getting this turret really low. He might be able to pick up his kill. Only Zale the Emperor here to stop him. That's an inner turret for the blue team. Zale the Emperor trying to stop Y Try from running. Medio trying to take him down. But Y Try is turning this, dealing tons of damage with that Blade of the Ruin Kick and Tiger Stand smacks. Now he's trying to run for his life. Zale the Emperor gonna land hit a melee range Q.
Always hits
Now
those
Y
hooks,
Try
though.
trying to go in on the Medio, taking lots of damage from the ball. One more auto attack. No, it's not going to be enough to kick out Medio. Medio's going to live with sliver HP. Major's burning going really low in this bottom lane, trying to get away from Chris Hansen and Emil.
And Emil's gonna clean this
One more
up.
flash with the volley, gonna take down and Matrix Burden. Slaying shot in this mid lane, trying to take it down. Devin Senpai is here to defend.
Disconnected.
And Nivea GG did DC. Hopefully they'll pause the game, guys. So when DC's try to pause. Yep, they reconnected. Okay.
Yeah, big play from Moody in the top lane, though. Forces 3 people to be top, and that includes the Thresh support, Zayla the Emperor. Zayla the Emperor not being bottom lane, and Tristana pushes up too far, and ends up getting caught out by the Ashe Blitzcrank combo. And so that's really, really big, and that all started because of why I tried Udyr. And also a blue steal from Lee Sin here. Major X playing very well for his team.
Stolen away 3 buffs now. Now Major X maybe looking to do this dragon, but there's 3 members of red team here to defend. Mumu gets a stun onto Emil. Damage going down. He's already at half. Nivea goes really low. The DFG from Ari goes down.
Uh-oh,
Devin-
Major X is in a bad position
Major
now.
X in a bad position. Devin Senpai chilling, trying to do as much damage as possible. Hook lands
Oh,
on
his
Ari.
Ari.
The ultimate from Oriana will get
And
the
she's gonna
shutdown.
blow.
Major X gonna go down as well. Emil goes down to Tristana. Triple kill for red team. They're gonna try to take this dragon and take a gold lead.
Yeah, 2 of those over to Tristana. That's absolutely huge. Gets her even deeper into this game, deeper into her late game. Tristana's going to be an absolute beast. And they have a very fed Oriana in the mid lane as well. So blue team or red team has the best of both worlds in damage and in terms of late game hyper carries.
Ash Hero not gonna be able to get the steal. Had to
Does
hit
he-
some. You can take the steal with the AoE.
They always-
But has to hit somebody and no one to hit there as they scattered.
And this game looks really close, but I honestly feel like red has a huge lead. Most of all their gold is on their 2
Chris
carries.
Hansen going in on Devin Senpai will take him down.
And though blue side's gold is a lot in their carries as well in terms of Ari and Ashe matchups in team fights, Ari doesn't do as much as Oriana, and Ashe does not do as much as Tristana. So the gold advantage, I definitely want to say, is an advantage to the red team.
A lot of gold onto that Tristana. Tristana gonna get big this game. Almost got enough money for that Static Shiv.
The big thing, though, that I didn't realize is Ashe's passive actually helped her generate more gold than Tristana currently has.
Yeah, Ashe is at 8,000 gold. 8,600 and Tristana.
400.
200 less, 200, 300, 250 more than Tristana.
Yeah, and 408 of that is from Ashe's passive, so providing this small gold lead is Ashe's passive. Otherwise, Tristana would be ahead in gold. And that's one of the advantages playing the champion, though. It's their passive abilities to generate extra gold.
Fresh gets hooked in by it. Milba gets absolutely chunked by Medio.
That's the thing. Sailor called out lag before. I guess had no time to react. Ended up just using his flash out of fear. Probably didn't need to, but unfortunately does.
Volley goes down by Ashe. Gonna push away red team. Udyr's in this top lane, still split pushing.
Yeah, and Azir cannot deal with them. Just doesn't do enough damage at this point to take out Udyr.
3 members of red team coming up, but this is probably gonna be a mid turret from blue, as red just abandons his turret.
Yeah, they all went top, and Udyr was already way out. They should have just stayed middle, but they might even lose. Well, gonna definitely lose some damage on this middle turret. Might not lose the turret, but really nice rotation from the blue team.
Yeah, Ashe is in the bottom lane farming, so not gonna be in mid lane for the assist. Nivea, GG, gonna go in. Gets the ultimate
Oh,
on
the
it
double
too.
ultimate!
Gets Major X caught out. Will take it out. Slaying Shot running for his life. Slaying Shot. Will he be able to get out? Yes, he will. Burns the flash
Burns
though.
the Flash was very, very wary of that Amumu bandage.
They're gonna have to respond to this Udyr in the top lane. The hook goes on to Meteor. Meteor's under the turret. Gonna go low. The charm lands onto Zayler the Emperor. Zayler the Emperor gonna get out though. Devin Senpai gets the kill onto Meal.
And Chris Hansen's on a bad side. If he pushes up a little too far, he could get caught out.
Chris Hansen going in on Meteor. Meteor going in onto him. Matrix Bird
Tristana's
jumps over the
there,
wall.
though.
Shut down onto Matrix Bird in. They're gonna pick up this inner turret in mid and extend their gold lead to about 2,000.
Turret has been destroyed.
And while that's all happening, Udyr able to push in on this top lane. Amumu is here. He had to go back and heal after fighting him once.
Oh, gonna stop him up, but will he be able to kill him? Why try? Gonna have to run away as his Phoenix stance aggro the turret. Hook not gonna land on a Devin Senpai, who is quite low. Emil getting hooked into the turret. Emil taking lots of damage. Matrix Bird gonna get the kill.
And this Azir turret's pulling up big. Picks up the kill, gives him the nice tower to hide behind. Yeah, it's great. Like great turret use of Azir. Makes it very hard for this blue team to try to get him back out of base. And the red side actually has extremely good warding in the top side.
Oh,
of the jungle.
Slingshot gonna go in. The DFG and Charm going out, but the damage from Foxfire gonna take him down.
The other thing, there's extremely good warding in the top lane for the red team, so they have an idea of where Udyr is at most points. As long as Udyr steps
The
into
arrow
jungle.
coming through from Ashe, not gonna be able to hit Thresh.
Chris Hansen, I don't think he's hit more than one arrow this game. Got to work on his aim.
Nice shot, not indeed. Zayla the Emperor having to exhaust why I try the Charm. Slaying Shot will take him down.
Slingshot getting really big here. This is pretty scary for the red team. As long as they group up, though, I think they should be fine.
Tristana was in that bottom lane trying to get some more farm. Goes back, has a BF sword now.
Yeah, has that static shift completed as well.
Hook lands onto no one. Nivea goes and gets the ult on it
Maybe
too.
very weak.
Gonna get taken out by Chris Hansen. 1-for-1 trade there. Jungler for support.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of an
Oh,
advantage.
Chris Hansen getting caught up on the command shockwave. He's gonna get out. Major X trying to take
Video
out
needs
Video. Gets stopped by Devin
Oh, gets
Senpai,
stunned
but
by
not
Azir.
enough. Major X trying to get away though. Will jump to a ward. Matrix Bird tracing down why I try completely out of mana. Not gonna be able to use his bear stance, but able to just walk away.
Yeah, nice play there by Major Exo to pick up the kill on Oriana after Ashe got caught out. There's not much else to say about it. Got away very low HP, so very fortunate for him.
Little bit of a time to breathe here as red team has a just under a 2,000 gold lead, 1,500. But they do have the scaling, and it looks like Azir is going to be going for an Asher suit as he picks up a Stinger.
I also really like what Slaying Shot's doing here. A lot of mid laners and top laners and even supports don't really do this a lot in the lobbies. He's picked up a Sweeper's Lens, and he's picked up a ton of wards to help his support ward. Very good job by Slaying Shot to help his team get that vision back, because they were losing very harshly in vision. And it's starting to pull a little bit back in their favor, but Slaying Shot still has all those wards in his inventory, so.
Slaying Shot really trying to carry with those wards. Zayla the Emperor sitting on that pink ward, going to clear out the ward. Surprised that Emil has not picked up a Sweeping Lens yet. Usually you see the sports, once they get their sights on, immediately switch over to Sleeping Lens, but not him. Red team mostly grouped in the mid lane, but Udyr trying to push this top lane again. Gonna have to be respected. Udyr looking to try to maybe get a pick off in this top jungle.
Oh, Medio gets called out.
Medio got caught out as I was trying to look at Udyr. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, Media wasn't paying attention. He was just backing. Gets hooked. See you later, buddy.
The Emperor getting jumped on by Y. Try the stun. Finally lands from Chris Hansen. There, the Emperor
Zaylor
taking tons
has
of
flash,
damage.
though,
Gonna have to burn
and-
flash. Devin Senpai gets taken out in the mid lane. Zaylor, the Emperor, getting down behind the inner turret. 3 members down for red team. This is gonna be a middle inner turret and maybe the inhibitor turret going down next. The hook going down on a Matrix Birdie. Matrix Bird going really low.
As
Major
well.
X diving into the fountain, getting knocked away by Matrix Burden.
Why try taking the inhib tower now? Now just hit top inhibitor exposed. Blue team is or red team is responding though.
Yeah, he is responding. They got an inhibitor turret and an inner turret in mid. Why try getting slowed by the red buff? Matrix Burden trying to get in range, but the bear stance will gank him out. Yes, it looks like it will.
Yeah, so huge picks there for the blue team. They pick up 3 kills. A kill on Azir, a kill on Orianna, and a kill on Thresh. That allows them to get the middle inner tower, and the inhib tower at the top lane. So huge place for the blue team there to bring themselves back in the lead.
Dragon going down to blue team. Now
Oh.
they have a 3,000 gold lead.
I was talking about it earlier, and we were talking about sweeper lenses. It's not uncommon that you see teams have in higher level play, even in Diamond and Solo Queue. You'll see 4 to 5 people have sweeper lenses on a team. It's very important to take vision control in a game like this. And Red had a lot of wards previously, not so much now. And so Blue could have benefited a lot
They're
from sweeper
doing
lenses.
Baron on a ward. They're trying to do it. They're going to have to disperse. Why try going in. Flash is in, not going to be able to get the bear stance stun. The Ash Arrow lands on Zaylor the Emperor. Devin Senpai taking a lot of harass from Ari. Why trying to go away on Zaylor the Emperor, but he's got some armor. The slow arrow goes down on Zaylor the Emperor. Gonna have to try to walk away. Will he be able to? Bear stance coming out again from Why try the slow though from Orianna. Should be enough. Why try? Oh, and Chris Hansen way caught out. Major Burn bursts him down.
Matrix Burn could drop here,
Major Burn
though.
going really low. Gonna get away.
Nice wall. Blitz can't do anything in this fight.
Nivea trying to stop Major X, dealing some damage to him. Major X dueling him. Auto attack fight at this
In the
point.
top lane, though, there's a big fight going on. Azir puts up his turret.
Slaying Shot gets a kill onto Thresh. Matrix Burden takes out Lee Sin. Emil is going down. Devin Senpai will pick up the kill. The Azir turret goes down.
And Maya tried to sitting and waiting.
Going out with the bear stance. This is slow and speed up from Media will keep him safe. The Shaman Shockwave will be enough. Major Burden hammering away. Gets stunned up. Gonna God
Gets the big kill on Udyr. Slaying Shot could get caught out here.
Life. Senpai gets the exhaust down. The Sand Soldier has to burn the ultimate. 3
The
Sand
ultimate
Soldiers.
just popped up. That was a huge timing by the for the ultimate for him. It just came off cooldown that second.
Devin Senpai showing us some of the Azir moves.
Yeah,
Almost
showing his unique mobility, you know?
picks up the Nasher suit, now has 40% CDR and plenty of attack speed. Back and forth game. No lead has been really more than 3,000 gold this game. Really close game. But it's scary. This red team's scaling is insane. We'll have to see what they can pull off as we approach this late game.
And we are talking about it earlier. Red has a very, very scary late game. Blue does have the pick composition, though, so if someone is out of place on the red team, their late game won't mean anything when it's a 4v5.
Matrix Burden, almost getting caught by Matrix, gonna ult him away. Emil taking a lot of damage. Matrix Burden gonna try to duel Major X. Major X, I don't think he can win this.
Oh, wait.
Matrix Burden gonna take him down.
See you later, Major X.
Legendary Matrix Burden.
Chris Hansen out of position 2. Flashes over the blue buff to get away. Ari does have ult and flash, so I don't think she's
Zayla
getting
the Emperor
caught.
Flash is not getting it.
Ooh. The game of hooks.
Nivea goes in, gonna get the ultimate onto Emil. Goes in onto Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen gonna go down to Nivea. Devin
They're getting
Senpai
collapsed
getting
on by
charmed
Ari.
by Ari. Knocking
Oh my god, that wall!
the Azir wall shuts off that completely. Why I try, gonna try to go in and create havoc. Devin Senpai going low, slaying shot comes in. Why I try, going really low. Medio trying to take him down. Good. Why I try, still trying to chase. Gonna go down to Devin
My try's gonna
Senpai.
drop.
Slaying shot picks up a double kill. Devin Senpai really low. Will slaying shot be able to get in range? Flashes guts a kill, triple kill for slaying shot. Medio has more health. Will he be able to duel these Ari? Yes, he will. Shut down.
Nice job by Meteor.
And meanwhile, in the mid lane, Matrix Burden pushing down the inhibitor turret, gonna take it down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Focuses his attention onto the inhibitor.
Let's see if Matrix wants round 2 with Matrix. I think he knows he can't take him anymore.
Gets ulted back, but here comes
Oh.
Emil. Jumps over the
Let's
wall.
see
The flash
oh!
shot from Emil.
The
The
fail
flash
flash.
Matrix is not enough.
Okay. Some pretty fail flashes there from the blue team. Tristana gets out though, but the big thing is they stopped him from going down. A big fight for the purple team. And then coming out ahead in the top lane, Orianna with a very clutch auto attack. Had she let Ari live for another second, maybe gotten ignited, W maybe, could have dropped. But unfortunately for Slingshot, not able to do all the damage in the team fight, and falls after picking up two or three kills. I don't remember.
Matrix Burning in really close to this last Whisper. He's about 100 gold away. Needs
Matrix
about
is huge. If he actually team fought, I feel really bad for the blue team. Fortunately, he's been getting caught out by Major X and just 1v1ing and winning those. But when team fights roll around and Tristana's there, this blue team is in for a rough one. This is a very, very big Tristana.
Emil popping the talisman section. The arrow lands on the Medio. The hook lands on him. He's gonna probably go down. He flashes away. He might even get
Oh my God, he's
away.
gonna get away!
He's gonna get away. No way. Try gonna slow him
What's
up.
flashed on?
The Tiger stance is going. The Bear stance again. The Zanya's. He's a goner. No, maybe not. He's running for his life.
Oh, he is really fast. I don't know if he got 2 seconds left on Dissonance.
Trying to get away. He's
And
turning
he's
the,
gonna-
he's
oh,
turning the
no.
right way. He's gonna go down. Devin Senpai picks up the kill on me. Drex in the mid lane.
Yep, and Tristana's coming back. She has bought the last Whisper.
All the damage she's gonna pick up this game, likely. Tons of damage coming up from Miss Tristana.
Yep, Udyr looking to backdoor this top inhib though. Red scouts it out, and so they're gonna send Azir back to try to stop him. I don't know if he has the damage to kill him off the inhib though.
We'll have to see what Azir can do. Matrix Burden in this mid lane, gonna try to take down the inhibitor. Zale and the Emperor gonna eat the hook. Gonna go really low with this Ari burst. Matrix Burden goes in, gonna get blown up. Why I try going in on a Devin Senpai. The Tiger stance is dealing tons of damage. Not gonna be able to take him down. Why I try switches his attention back to the inhibitor. The Amumu is here though. This might be enough to take him down. Why I try gonna go down.
But the blue team's going for the Baron, even though their Sin's not quite there yet. They know he's coming. And so Chris Hansen's gonna start it up. Ari is there. I don't think Red pings it though. They do know. This thing is dropping really fast. Orianna's gonna be the only one to make it there in time, and Blue has wards around the Baron pit.
Going down really low. Will Blue be able to pick this up? Yes, they will. And the ward goes over the wall. Too late.
And they get
though.
the timer, but just a second too late. Yeah, so big play by Ari and Ashe in the base. If they died there to Matrix Burden, would have been game over. But fortunately, they pick up the kill on Matrix Burden, shut him down, and they get themselves a Baron buff to keep this game going.
Minio hovering around the top jungle for red team. This has been a chaotic game so far. Gold lead swinging back and forth. Blue team with a slight lead right now, but at this point in the game, that is absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and if anything, it's a gold lead for the red team. Their champions scale better. Though Ashe is good at scaling, she scales because she's able to kite, but no one on this red team is really someone you kite. They're all mages. So Ashe's really like strong point in late game team fighting isn't there for her this game.
Chris Hansen picking up another BF, start going full damage this game, not one defensive item. Devin Senpai, Zanya's is the arrow. Matrix goes into
Matrix
four of
way there
them.
alone.
He's gonna go down, but Zayla the Emperor goes down on the backside. Jungler for support. That is a trade that Red Team will take every day. Devin Senpai sending in all his Sand Soldiers. Gets wide, trying the entire team gets completely blocked off. Devin Senpai, though, gets hooked over the wall. He's going to go down. Matrix Burden not in this fight.
Oh,
Meteor
nice
going to go down
pull by
really low.
Meteor.
Ari going to take him down. Slaying shot with the kill. Matrix Burden finally getting some damage to people. Chris Hansen, though, going to deal damage to him. Going to take him down. That's a rampage for Chris Hansen. And this is going to be the inhibitor turret likely for blue team.
Yeah, probably 2 inhibs at this point. Maybe even the game. They could go for it. They have the minions.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
They
I
pick up
think
the
they
inhibitor.
might. Yeah, they're gonna take the easy path. They're gonna take the top inhib and back off. Because Zayla the Emperor is coming up, and the Nivea GG is alive.
Why try?
Ooh, a big hook on the slingshot though.
He's dealing his damage. Chris
Nivea
Hansen is
is too
unstoppable. Theo the Emperor taking tons of damage from Ash. Double kill for Chris Hansen.
Red team's inhibitor
Double
They have-
inhibitor.
Well, I
Gonna
don't
have
know.
to back out.
I'm gonna back out.
Chris Hansen kind of just chilling there. Probably
I
needs to
don't-
go back at this point with his entire team recalling. He recalls.
Some very costly errors by the red team is just throwing them this game. They clearly have the better team fight, but unfortunately they're just playing split. Had they grouped up behind that wall where Tristana was there, that fight could have easily been theirs.
Chris Hansen maybe trying to look for the kill onto Devin Senpai. He's dealing tons of
Oh
damage.
my
Exhaust
god, this
goes down.
damage!
Miss Hansen though goes down to the Oriana ult. Medio.
Chris Hansen a little too
Devin
over
Senpai picking up
aggressive.
that kill.
Nice exhaust there. That's really what saved him. Matrix Burden.
Oh, Matrix Burden
flash
getting hooked. I don't know if they have the damage though, and the Zero ulti will stop them. Matrix
Oh.
gonna go in on this.
Major X is gonna drop here.
Gonna drop. This is a little over aggressive by blue team.
Extremely over aggressive. Ash dies and Major X is dead. They're dead for 40 seconds. Red could heal up and still make a nice push on this. Uh-oh, though. Oh, Ari misses the charm. Wow. Had vision on that the whole time. Zayla just a little too fast with the Moby boots.
Late game item builds coming out here. Udyr going for a Trinity Force next. He's gonna have lots of damage. No offensive item outside of Elder Furley and Ari with 4 items now. Got Ryla as Abyssal Scepter, Death Cap, and DFG. Ash, all the damage item, picks up the Mercurial Scimitar as her defensive item.
And this just goes to show you could buy wards and be very fed. Look at Auri. She's been buying wards all game and still 13-2-8, 248 CS. Plenty of damage to champions, I'm sure. So putting out the vision for his team is a big deal.
It's been really helping him get these picks and really keeping them ahead.
The big thing is the blue team, or red team, doesn't have much MR on the team. Ari's pen is only an Abyssal Scepter, does not have a Void Staff, and does not have Sorcerer Boots. I feel like if they do pick up some MR, I think this Ari actually won't do that much damage. So Triss really just needs to pick up a Banshee's Veil, which working on.
Zayla
And,
the Emperor getting knocked up by the Blitzcrank.
And Zayla the Emperor with a very smart Iron of the Locket of Solari. Locket of
Locking out
Iron.
there in
Solari.
Slurry.
Yeah.
Nivea gonna ult. Why I try? Gonna try to keep him in place. The bottom turret goes down to Slaying Shot. And Ash, why I try getting hooked into the team. Matrix Birding gonna pick up
another
the
kill.
kill. Medio gonna get that though.
They have to clear out the minions, though. There's too many minions. 2 inhibs down. Red has to stay on their base, even though they get a couple kills. Or a kill to be exact. But yeah, the Iron of the Locket. Oh my god. Locket of the Iron
Emil
Solari.
getting hooked up, but Zayler probably shouldn't have got in on that. Oh, Spectator?
We back?
Getting some Spectator lag.
inhibitors respawning soon.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Zayler the Emperor goes down. Devin Senpai going really low.
Oh, big ultimate, though.
Medio trying to stay alive. Slaying Shot over the wall. Gonna have to try to get out of there.
Ooh, the hook just missing on his ear. Okay, Locket of the Iron Solari. What a great buy, because all of their magic damages are, well, a huge portion of their damage is magic, and that's from Ari. The Locket of the Iron Solari gives magic resistance to all your teammates. So, he is inadvertently or advertently
Oh, they're
lowering
gonna
our
lose
stamina.
the Nexus. They almost lost the Nexus turret. Oh, the inhibitor respawning saved it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, Major X.
Major X
Very,
went really
very
low.
low.
Gonna go down to Matrix
Boom.
Burden.
And pop goes the Weasel.
Chris Hansen
Matrix
trying to backdoor this inhibitor. Meteo going really low. He's gonna
Yo,
go
gonna have
down.
to pop the Zanya's. Oh, it's down though.
Why
Chris Hansen gonna
try to
drop.
take out this inhibitor. Will he get it? They'll get the inhibitor, but 2 will go down.
And they're looking for the inhibitor mid. Blitz is with Ari. There's 3 people down for the blue team though. Red probably
There
could do
the
something.
Emperor.
Ooh.
Slaying him back.
what a-
Slaying shot. Gonna get out of there.
Oh,
No insec.
what a
from
fantastic
Azir.
hook to catch him out of the dash. Unfortunately, not enough. And Red is just not able to capitalize on these deaths. They still haven't gotten the inhibitor.
Matrix Burden could be the hero for this team, but they need to group up. They need to look for team fights. Their team really cannot afford to get picked off anymore. Emil,
Ooh,
gonna
nice.
run his way out of there.
Yeah, good use of the talisman there to get out of there. Just juke out the spear nice and easy when you have a bunch of move speed. And while Red Team's getting these kills, I feel like they're not capitalizing at all on it.
Yeah, they're not really able to capitalize on these kills. Baron is up. They have a really fast Baron team with this Tristana, but unable to get out of their base. 1 inhibitor down. Blue team, hopefully they'll group up and try to... They're pinging out Baron.
The big thing is Blue got the most important inhibitor. The bottom lane inhibitor is so far away from the map that if someone goes to clear that bottom wave, that Baron's easily Blue's. And I think they're actually going to get it for free here once Tristana shows bottom. And they're waiting, and Tristana's going to show bottom. And so this is going to be free Baron for the blue team if they go for it. Or Zaylor might get caught.
Sailor is going to get caught out. He's going to go down. Face checking this late in the game. That's going to be an easy Baron
I
for the
don't-
team.
I don't get why Zaylor face checked. They have the ward in the Baron bush. They knew Baron. They weren't doing Baron. What did you think they were doing?
Likely baiting, and that's what happened. There, the Emperor got baited and goes down, and Baron goes over to blue team. This is not looking good for Red. Interesting spectator issue glitch. It says they've got 13 turrets because they've killed the 0 turrets.
Oh, that is interesting.
Interesting the way that works. Why I try to solo out this inhibitor in the top lane of Nivea GG, trying to get onto him. Not going to be enough. Inhibitor goes down. Middle inhibitor, Major Burden getting arrowed, taking a ton of damage from a crit from Chris Hansen. Nivea goes and gets it all on to 4.
Oh my god, the wombo! The wombo!
Nivea going really low. Chris Hansen will take him down. Devin Senpai is next. Chris Hansen gets a double kill.
And it wasn't
3.
enough. They're all so low. Matrix Burden just has to get some autos in,
3
but he
inhibitors
can't.
down. Chris Hansen gonna go down to Matrix Burden.
Oh, but there it is!
Matrix Burden gonna get the
The
reset.
resets!
Good
Now he's
trick,
gonna
good-
drop. There's just one left.
One
Oh,
left.
no, they have Y try up. Never mind.
Y tries up. All of the inhibitors are down. Y tries split pushing this as hard as he can. Y try. Oh, the hook goes the wrong way for Zero the Emperor. They're gonna try taking out Y try. Should probably focus second over to Media. Media going really low, but so is Wyatt. Not going really low. Y try getting really low. But he's gonna try to run out of there with the bear stance.
Matrix, push. Come on, man, push. Oh wait, you need to stop minions. Never mind. You got the right idea, man. Go back to your base. Man, in another fight they win, but they cannot capitalize. Red team with a much better team fight, just not able to do anything.
And also just losing all the inhibitors. They're gonna be stuck there for a while.
Yeah, they had to fight before they lost all the inhibitors, and they fought after. And even though they won, it just wasn't enough.
It's looking really grim for a Red team. All the inhibitors down. Only have their Nexus turrets. Luckily, both have healed up since taking lots of damage from super minions earlier.
And Azir adding a turret in the middle lane, trying to stop their push, might be a bit early as no members from blue team are around. They just spawned.
will help in clearing out the super minions. Bottom inhibitor does respawn, so double supers will no longer be falling into the base.
Azir's starting to actually do some pretty real damage too. You can see him clearing out those minions pretty fast. And that turret didn't really do any damage to Blitz. Wow.
Oh, Ash Arrow misses. That's a big deal. Devin Senpai, though, getting hooked up. The Zonya's
The
mid-air.
Zonya's
Gonna help him stay out, but he goes down to Ash. Ash hammer away in the back line. Takes out Nibia GG. Man, Chris Hansen going really low. He goes down to Matrix.
Oh, Chris
Burden.
Hansen's gonna drop!
Chris Hansen goes down. Straight sliding shot. Can't take out Matrix. Burden. Oh, he
Oh my god,
does!
no!
Why I try. Now dealing with Zale the Emperor. It's only 2 up for blue team. Are they going to be able to take this game? I don't know. There's a fountain there for red team. Slingshot is really low. The flash in for Medio, not going to be able to catch the Ari. Flashes down. Going to have to retreat back to the fountain. And blue team maybe just going to have to try to take an inhibitor. No, they're going to go for the Nexus turrets. Why I try going in on the top one. Going to take it out. The second one goes down. Can blue team end this game? They're going to try to. Why I try dealing tons of damage. That's going to be the game. Blue team wins.
Yep, blue team pulled it out. I don't know how they did it. Red team's composition was much, much better in the late game. But in the end, whether it was lag or just mechanical issues, Tristana just didn't auto-attack Ari the last time. Definitely had the attack speed, had very high attack speed. Ari was able to finish her off with the Q and the Lee Sin combination. So that team fight could have been completely different had Ari dropped.
Crazy fight at the end. Chris Hansen was doing a lot of damage in the back line, but once he got to the front line, he went down really quickly.
Yeah, I think the big problem was that when Red had a very even game, but they were ahead in items on Tristana and Orianna, they never grouped as 5. Matrix Burden was always off fighting 1v1 with other people, and it's just not what you should have been doing. He needed to be there with his team. Though he had a great performance, I feel like maybe could have done a little bit better just to push for the win in that one. Some pretty big ultimates coming from Nibia, and Mideo, but in the end, it was really just Slingshots, Godly Ari that pulled that game out. 16-3 and 11, that's nothing to smirk at.
Really well played game by a lot of people in this lobby.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Chris Hansen really turned his game around, and I think why I tried, though his score doesn't look that great, he was a huge impact player in that game. They had to deal with his split push all game long, and it was just, have to focus 2 players, 3 players, 4 players on why I try.
Yeah, Wyatt really divulged a lot of attention to him and really helped smooth out the mid to late game that I feel blue team maybe have been lacking a little bit.
Yeah, very close games tonight, though. Both the games have been a lot closer than the games we've been seeing recently, and that's awesome. And it's great to see the competition really becoming stiff in these lobbies, and just seeing these players that are really just highlight players, So many people putting on great performances.